One of the rarer Bionicle sets out there, this is Stormbeast. You know, I feel like this set comes with a bit of a legacy or a legendary status. And that's because it had a very limited release. It wasn't easy to get this set. And not a lot of people have it. But is it any good? And how are the pieces that come in this set as well? Can they be used to build awesome Bionicle creations? Well, let's find out in today's video. When I started photographing Stormbeast for this video, I had a great deal of fun putting this guy in all sorts of different positions. He's an extremely posable set with a lot of articulation. More than you would expect. And that in itself is a huge win. This insane level of posability is also coupled with what might be the best play feature in any G2 set. I know that's a bold claim, but just you wait and see. By moving Stormbeast's tail like so, you're able to move both of his arms. What a sweet function! And it's actually quite simple how it works, which I think makes this so much more elegant as well. These long support beams here, they cause the motion of the tail to move each of the arms. But see, it's not just side to side motion that you can get. Moving the tail up and down also causes the arms to move up and down. I mean, wow. The crazy level of motion that this can achieve is beautiful. So doing so allows Stormbeast to pull off this kind of slashing attack with those sick trans green claws. But at the same time, it also kind of looks like he's dancing. So instead of a slashing attack, he's also able to, I don't know, I suppose he's taunting his enemy or kind of roaring at them. I'm just so impressed with the amount of maneuverability that this has. It's impressive. Most impressive. So yeah, he's got great articulation, phenomenal play features, but he also comes with some pretty clever techniques. For example, this claw arm. It's built around this small foot piece. Turning that into the kind of base for the claws, that's genius. The leg design is also rather nice. It's a little simple, sure, but it looks great. I really like the use of these Glatorian neck pieces. The way it's attached, it offers the perfect little bend on the knee. How quaint. I do think that this face design is a tad, I don't know, hard to read. The detail of it can get a little bit lost amongst the rest of this quite busy body design. It's not bad by any means though. The marbled coloration of the face looks exceptional. And the look of it does call to mind, I don't know, storm clouds. The feeling of it does embody the elemental storm powers that this character has. Oh yeah, and Stormbeast's tail. The end of it has this nice shadow trap piece. The promotional art suggests that you use this to place this mask inside. Oh, of course, that mask does come with this set. And while we're talking about the pieces that come in this set, let's do exactly that. Let's see all the wonderful pieces that come with Stormbeast, and we'll check out how you could use them in your own Bionicle creations. And stay tuned as well, because we're going to take a look at a sick revamp of Stormbeast at the very end of the video. Lots of stuff to look forward to. So let's start off with this mask. Each of the elemental beasts comes with a corrupted Unity mask. And this one, of course, is Kopaka's mask, with a bit of trans green at the back. It looks pretty cool. So, I mean, why not just use this to make your own custom character? You get this mask, but you don't get a body for the mask. So do like Kazitran has done and build this awesome creation. I love how the trans green at the top of the helmet, it complements the lightning weapons that are on their arms. It really paints the picture that this guy does indeed have lightning powers. It's a great use of color. And it's a great use of this mask. Stormbeast also comes with this exclusive dark blue CCBS armor. Ooh, so pretty. The All-Seeing Eye has a Hero Factory creation called Alan Slasher, and it uses some of these pieces. Mate, how good does it look when you build a hero in dark blue? You can see, of course, that the torso piece and the helmet, those have been photoshopped to make those dark blue. Those, unfortunately, don't exist. But the All-Seeing Eye says that they're actually waiting for some replacement parts so that they can get some, I don't know, custom variants of these pieces. That's exciting. But yeah, dude, you know, why not use some of these pieces as like a secondary color on a hero? putting in a little bit of dark blue on a Hero Factory mock, that's something special, and not something you see every day. Another exclusive piece in this set is this printed torso element. It kind of looks a little bit like some sort of crystalline pattern. It's nice. However, Student Scissors uses it on a mock called Amphibax. And actually, in this context, the printing stops looking like crystals and starts to take on a more aquatic or amphibian look. It's very nice. I wouldn't have expected this to work so well, but it does. Stormbeast is also one of 2 sets to come with these bent and notched claw pieces in trans neon green. I like how the underscore double has used them here. Sure, they're being used as claws, that's technically the exact same way that they're used in the set, nothing special, but it is a little bit more special when the entire torso is trans neon green. Now that is cool. I think these claws are the perfect finishing touch to round off this totally transparent design. That's pretty dope. The tail design on this set is using these bear trap style pieces. A builder called Taraga Maxwell has a bit of an interesting way of using these. You just place them on the end of these Borok's hands. The piece does have a bit of a flat and round appearance to it, which is pretty similar to how the weapons on the original Borok looked. So yeah, that's a brilliant modern alternative. If you want to build yourself a G2 style Borok, maybe you could use these pieces for those hand weapons. Additionally, the set includes these small and large versions of these feet pieces. And I think these are great parts. Ozkabot actually places these 2 pieces together to create a much larger foot design. It's a simple technique, sure, but doesn't it just look fantastic? And finally, the trans light blue crystalline parts that come on Stormbeast's shoulders. How can those be used? Well, Joxon takes them and places both of them on the ends of a staff to form what's a pretty gnarly looking hammer design. See, I like this. You get the sense that the character has just ripped these crystals out of the ground and has now fashioned them into some sort of weapon. Delightful. Alrighty, that's how you can use some of these pieces in your own creations. But let's check out that revamp of this set. Well, technically this isn't a revamp of the character, but this is an original character and it's called Zephyrak. And you know what? It does still have some Stormbeast vibes. So you could use this as some inspiration for what you could do if you were revamping this set. So yes, Stormbeast originally had a lot of trans neon green pieces. But this one here, it switches things up to trans bright green. And I'm so glad they did, because dude, this is a phenomenal color combination. It looks so good with that dark blue. I especially like how the builder has used some of these blade pieces that are on the arms. Originally these parts came on the set Liwa Uniter, this guy. But yeah, the way that they just kind of jut out, it's so dynamic. It kind of looks like wings, it kind of looks like just some sort of funky weapon, or I don't know, just spikes. Whatever it is, it's dope. And then check out this foot design as well. It's using some of the feet pieces that come on the Visorak sets. The dark blue ones specifically come in Bogorak. Yeah, placing them together like this and just having that slight angle on the 2 outside toes, that's some peak design right here. I really like how this looks, especially within the context of the rest of the creation. I don't know, everything about this is so wonderfully evil. Oh, I never said who built this. The guy who made this is Escadin Universe. Dude, you killed it with this. Well done. So that's Stormbeast. If you enjoyed some of the creations you saw in this video today, be sure to take a look at the description below. You can see all the builders' social media right there. Go and check out some of the other stuff they've made and get inspired by their other incredible work. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Happy building, and bye for now.